Hello again, this is Brad with Copper Pools. Today's video we are unboxing the ECOsmarte Spa Standard system. This goes into a hot tub and is intended for a really tight fit. We know that there's going to be some tight spaces within a hot tub, and this is using a 1.5-inch chamber. So we're going to go through this and take a look at what you get when you purchase the ECOsmarte Standard Spa system. This one has been configured for 110 volts. They can be configured for 220, so if you want to wire it into both hots on your plumbing side, you can, but you can also wire this on the just with one of those hot lines. So it's configured, this was configured for that, for 110. Let's go see what's in it. So we have an instruction manual with it, and it actually gives you parts and supplies that you're going to need for installing this within a hot tub, and there's a warranty card you can return. The magic of the system is this electrode chamber. Now this is going to be very similar to electrode chambers you've seen in the past. The only exception is that this one is 1.5 inches of plumbing pipe. Now if you've seen the ECOsmarte unboxing of the water purifier, you will have seen 1.5 inch there as well, but in that one it was gray PVC 80, whereas this is going to be white PVC 40. So there is your chamber for the spa. It will flow from copper side to oxygen side, but there it is. Couplers are already on there, easy for you to install, inline. Now I've seen some spas that have actually 2-inch flex lines in them, and you're going to still want to reduce a 2-inch line down through this 1.5-inch chamber. And the reason why is that you need sort of somewhat of a restricted flow through here, so that you're not going crazy with what you're putting into the pool in terms of oxygen and copper. So when we normally do a hot tub, we will put copper in until we get it to about 0.7 parts per million, and then we're going to shut copper off literally for 6 to 12 months. We might test it obviously on some frequency, but you're never going to keep putting copper in like you do on the turbo or the programmable for a pool, where you put copper in every single week. In this case, you put it in once every 6 months, once per year. And the reason why is hot tubs are covered, so you're protected there. Otherwise, we're just going to oxidize the water as much as we can. We're going to do a whole bunch of diffused oxygen. So that's the chamber that you get with the standard. And then we're going to look at the control box. And again, the control box is small because of the confined spaces. If you can tuck this into the body of the hot tub, sometimes there's room for that, and you can do that. I've done installation in that regard, but much smaller, very thin. Has the fasteners on the back, and exact same control mechanism that you've seen on the turbo, where you have an ionized or oxidized toggle switch, and you have a high or low power for putting the current into that. Same 2 cables you're used to seeing, the electrode chamber conductors, and then the source power conductor. So this one's plugged in with a power lead that you might normally plug into for a hot tub or a spa. In many cases, I will actually take this plug off and I'll wire it directly to the pump motor, because we want this on when the pump motor has power applied to it, and we want this off when the power is severed from the pump. So it's really good to wire that to the pump. And the other thing that you get in this kit, instead of getting a full manager's toolkit, you'll just get a copper oxygen test kit, which is the same one that you might be used to seeing by Lamont. So ECOsmarte also provides this copper test kit, because this is not super common that you find in local pool supply stores. So you're going to do the same thing in a hot tub. You're going to test for copper, you're going to test for pH, you're going to test for water hardness. And a hot tub is a lot more simpler in the sense that we're only going to put a 1/4 cup, maybe 1/2 cup of acid in it every week, and that's it. Very little doses of acid, just to keep that pH down between 6.8 and 7.2. Really simple thing to maintain. So I hope you found this video useful. Again, this is the ECOsmarte Standard Pool System, 1.5 inch, wired for 110 volts. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.